Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be solving simultaneous equations in Minecraft. Hold on, I'll wait for the beat drop. Looking fresh, yeah? So, before we get right into it, I'm going to explain to you guys what are simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations are two or more equations that share the same variables and we solve them at the same time. The word simultaneous means happening at the same time. Each equation gives us a rule, and we are looking for the values that make all the equations true at once. For example, we have y equals to 2x plus 1, and below that we have y equals to negative x plus 7. As you can see here, both equations use the values x and y, so we solve them together. So how do we solve them? We'll start by solving simultaneous equations graphically. You're going to want to get yourself one of these to write on. So here's our equations, and as you can see, step 1, you gotta write down the equations, and then what I like to do is step 2. Draw a graph with x and y values so you can plot down the equations afterwards, or the values of the equations afterwards. And then, here's the tricky part. You want to have to get the points. So for that, make a separate table, x and y. Along x, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And using those values, you're going to do the equation. As you can see, y equals to x plus 2. If 1 is in our x value, our y is going to be 3, because 1 plus 2 is 3. And then so on, our values of y is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we've got our first equation values set. And then we're going to do the same for the next equation. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the x values. And using those, you're going to do the equation for y equals to minus x plus 4. You get the y values, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now, you're going to plot that on the graph, both of the equations. And as you can see, when you plot them on the graph, you see that there is an intersect. Well, the lines meet at one point, and it's showing that it meets at the values 1 and 3. This right here is one solution. So, what does the solution mean? When we solve simultaneous equations, we're trying to find 3 main types of solutions. First one is one solution. This is where the lines meet, well, the equations meet at one point, and then never cross paths again. And then we have no solution. This is where the equations never meet, and they are parallel to each other. Lastly, we have infinite solutions. This is where the equations are on the same line, going infinitely. Now, after you've done that, you might as well check if the equation is satisfied. So, if the intersection points are 1 and 3, those are the x and y values, 1 and 3. And then, you're going to want to check that yourself. So y equals to x plus 2, x equals to 1, 1 plus 2, 3. So, therefore, y equals 3. For the equation after that, negative with y equals to negative x plus 4. There, you're going to want to negative x is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 4 is 3. Y equals 3. Satisfied. I hope that you understand how to solve simultaneous equations now.